Today's episode is brought to you by Speculative Fiction Collectibles, also known as Spec Fiction Collectibles. You can find them on Facebook or check out their website and see all their pre-orders and everything they have in stock. I'll include a link in the description below. Their customer service is amazing, and I've really enjoyed using this company for ordering my statues. Okay guys, let's go ahead and start off with the shipper. You can see all the info. This is done by Pure Arts. Here are the dimensions, the Pure Arts logo, and their website. And this is the art box. It's pretty awesome. Really like this. The pictures just look really high def. It tells you all the different features of the statue and everything it can do. Really like the art box a lot. And here's inside the art box. It's a single piece of foam labeled with a top and a bottom, which makes things really convenient. And then they got that logo right on the top, Terminator T-800, Judgment Day. Very easy to read. And let's get into it. So it's only two pieces. So here's the base. You can see the bottom. That's where the batteries plug in for the light feature. So if you're going to display this on the table, you'll go ahead and just set it down. Just a quick view of everything going on. And here is the head, or what they're calling the mask. It sits right inside. And the battery power actually connects into the head with a metal piece. So when you put the metal piece together from the head, it makes the full connection, and that's what brings the lights to the eyes. So here is the base illuminated. Now a lot of the lights are on, a lot of my filming lights are on this, and they're pretty bright, so it's knocking down the light up features a little bit, but the light up features are actually pretty strong and look really good. I really like the overall scheme of the whole thing. It's not too big, it doesn't take a huge footprint. The detail is absolutely incredible. And I just really like that it's all the important stuff, which is really just the face, the teeth, all the detail, and all the little Easter eggs in the base are awesome. As you can see, the rocking horse from the playground from where the bomb went off in the beginning of T2, it's a really awesome feature, and just all the skulls hidden in the rubble. Everything looks really great and really reminds me of that explosive beginning to Terminator 2. Now here's a closer look at the base. You can see more of those details. I really love this chrome Terminator 2 Judgment Day illuminated logo plaque. It's not too big. It's also not sticking straight up, so it's not all in your face. It's very tastefully done. I like the tire. I like all the skulls, the molten rock, the broken pillars from all the buildings and everything like that. I think that looks really good. The paint on the base is pretty good. It's a little simple, so it's mostly just a dark grayish brown concrete look that's painted on top of the clear resin for the light to come through, and it's pretty much two colors. It's basically a dark pewter gray with some of that rusty orange around it, so it's a little simple, but then the light up feature really brings more color into it, so it really is all about the light up feature with this particular piece. And here's a close-up of the head. I think the teeth look phenomenal. That's one of the first things I look at when I look at these pieces, or any kind of Terminator piece of the endoskeleton. The flickering light effect, now there's 3 different light effects which we'll go over later. That's a separate button on the back of the head. It also has a small sound feature. It's not very loud at all, but there is a sound feature when the light is blinking. And here you can see the back of the head. You see where the head slips into the base right there. And then you're probably noticing that other keyhole in the back. That's actually if you want to mount it on the wall, which will show you that and how that works in just a bit. But the back of the head is what you'd expect. It's sealed, but still looks kind of battle damaged and goes with the piece, which I like a lot. The paint on the face of the skeleton looks great with little bursts of chrome and just the molten heat coming through the cracks. I really love that. Now here's the button for the base. It's actually a hidden skull in the base, and then that's the button for the top part for the eye. I really like how they hid the button in the rubble. You really didn't see it. I actually didn't notice it until I took it out. Here we're going to listen to the sound feature of the eye. So as I turn it around, you'll notice this small button, and that operates the different options for the right eye. That sound you're hearing is the sound effect. It's very low and it's not great. I mean, it's cool that it makes a sound, but it's kind of not the best thing in the world. I probably really wouldn't feature that. One more click is a blinking eye, if you prefer that. And then the solid illuminated eye, if you prefer that. I do really like the fluttering and the blinking eye, even though the sound isn't amazing to me. So here is the back of the piece. You can see where the head keys into that top key, and that's actually the key if you want the mask to sit on the top if you're going to mount this on the wall. Now here's some decorative wire that hang down from the back, which I would consider mixed media, I guess. These are real wires with real frayed ends, and they're really attached inside the head. They don't feel like they're going to come out or wiggle out or anything like that. But this really brings another sense of realism to the piece, which I really like. Now here's a demonstration of how it would mount on the wall if that's what you choose to do. So assume you have this mounted on the wall. The mask goes ahead and slips in that top key, which we just showed you. And you can see the wires hanging down and how it hangs off of the wall pretty well. I really like this. It's really just coming out for you and it demands your attention. Really like it. The mask isn't too heavy, but it is very solid. And the base sits right back down again. So here is the light up features in a darker environment. I basically turned off my 2 white lights and left the back on, and you can really see what this LED feature does and exactly how much light is emitted through the cracks in the rubble. Now, I was complaining about the paint on the base, but with the light up feature, it's actually really appropriate. And that's going to wrap it up for this review. I want to go ahead and make another shout out to Speculative Fiction Collectibles. Their customer service is absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend ordering from these guys. That's going to do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.